Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For this video, we'll be talking about how old the Girl of the Year dolls would be in 2022 if they were actual human girls who ages. But before that, I would like to thank Captain Caroline Abbott for allowing me to use the idea and her graphics in this video. Guys, please do give her a follow by clicking on the link in this video's description. So this video will tell how old the Girls of the Year would be in 2022 and a few key information about the dolls as well. Let's begin. First off is the very first Girl of the Year doll, Lindsay Bergman. She was released in 2001. Lindsay was born in 1991 and she hails from Chicago, Illinois. She was 10 years old during her story. Fun fact, apparently, Lindsay didn't sell that well and this is the reason for the gap between her and KAILEY. She would be 31 years old in 2022. The second Girl of the Year doll is KAILEY Hopkins. She was the Girl of the Year for 2003. She was born in 1993 and she's from California, and that's literally all that could be found. KAILEY was 10 in her book. She would be 29 years old in 2022. Fun fact, some dress-like doll stuff for her was sold the year after in 2004. The next Girl of the Year was Marisol Luna, who was the Girl of the Year for 2005. She was born in 1995. From Chicago, Illinois, she moved to Des Plaines, Illinois. She was also 10 years old in her story. In 2002, she would have been 27 years old. Fun fact, she had 2 boxes you could come in and one that you got depended if she was ordered by mail or in store. And she was called American Girl Today then. The next Girl of the Year was Jess McConnell. Her complete name was Jessica McConnell and she was the Girl of the Year for 2006. Jess was born in 1996 and she was from Michigan. Again, no city. Her story takes place in Belize and she was also 10 years old in her story. If she had been a live girl, she would have been 26 years old in 2022. She was also the first doll where all of her story takes place out of the USA. The next Girl of the Year was NICKI Fleming, who was the Girl of the Year for 2007. She was born in 1997 and she's from Denver, Colorado. NICKI was also 10 in her story. If she was a live girl, she would have been 25 years old in 2022. Fun fact, NICKI was training her dog Sprocket to be a service dog. Next doll is Mia St. Clair, who was the Girl of the Year for 2008. Mia was born in 1998 and she was from upstate New York. Again, Mia was 10 years old in her story, and she would have been 24 years old in 2022. Fun fact, she had a computer game. The next doll is CHRISSA Maxwell, Girl of the Year 2009. Her complete name was CHRISSA Marie Maxwell. CHRISSA was born in 1999 and she's from Iowa with no city name, and then she moved to Edgewater, Minnesota. CHRISSA was the first Girl of the Year doll to have companion dolls. She was also 10 years old in her story, and if she was alive, she would be 23 in 2022. Fun fact, she was the first Girl of the Year to have a movie. Before we move to the next Girl of the Years, let's talk about the 2 companion dolls of CHRISSA. This would be Sonali and GWEN. Sonali Matthews was the companion of the 2009 Girl of the Year. Sonali was born in 1999 from Edgewater, Minnesota. She was also 10 years old during the story. If she had been alive, she would be 23 today. The next doll would be Gwen Thompson. Like Sonali, she was the companion of CHRISSA Maxwell. She was born in 1999. She is also from Edgewater, Minnesota. She was also 10 during the story. Like Sonali and Gwen, she would be 23 in 2022. There are two variants made of her. The difference being, the swan is wearing the headband and how her hair was. I don't think they were sewed at the same time. One variant is wearing the headband on head and a hair tie used for a low ponytail. The other variant wearing a headband as belt and hair tie used a half down half up hairstyle. Now we go back to the Girl of the Years. The next Girl of the Year is LANIE HOLLAND, the Girl of the Year for 2010. LANIE was born in 2000 and she's from Cambridge, Massachusetts. She was also 10 years old in her story. If she had been alive, she would be 23 in 2023. LANIE has an email address, Holland, not the country, at 4natr.net that she uses to keep in touch with her friend. She was also the first Girl of the Year doll born in the 2000s. The next Girl of the Year is KANANI AKINA, 2011 Girl of the Year. She was born in 2001. She's from Kauai, Hawaii. She was also 10 years old in her story, and if she had been alive, she would be 22 in 2023. She was the first Girl of the Year with an app, Shave Ice. The next doll on the list is McKenna Brooks, 2012 Girl of the Year. She was born in 2002 and she was from Seattle, Washington. She was also 10 years old in her story. If she had been alive, she'll be 21 in 2023. McKenna was the fastest Girl of the Year doll to sell out. She was already sold out on December 5, 2012. Her dog in 2013 sold as part of my AG line as Golden Doodle Dog for $18. Since CHRISSA, she was the first 2010 Girl of the Year to have a movie. SAIGE COPELAND was the Girl of the Year for 2013. SAIGE was born on October 8, 2003, and she hails from Albuquerque, New Mexico. She was 10 years old in her story. If she had been alive, she would be 20 in 2023. Fun fact, SAIGE was the first Girl of the Year to come with a standard ear pierce. Her accessories later sold for $20 as purse and jewelry set for dolls. SAIGE was also the first Girl of the Year doll to get a mini doll, but the doll was not available on AG website or on the website. The last doll on the list is Isabelle Palmer, who was the Girl of the Year for 2014. Isabelle was born in the autumn in 2004, and she was from Washington, D.C. She was also 10 years old in her story. If she had been alive, she would be 19 in 2023. They said that Isabelle was born in 2005, but in the book, it says 2004. She was the first Girl of the Year to have 3 books along with an ebook only available online. So there you have it. Again, thank you so much to Captain Caroline Abbott for allowing me to use her visuals as well as her idea for making this video. So just in case she makes more, if she makes the 2015 up to 2023 Girl of the Year dolls, I'll make sure to make another video about it. So that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.